Yo, Capital Bro C here, and welcome back to another video. So I was doing some put work. Only a few people might know what put is, and I came across a recording me and my close friend. I'm just gonna call him Capital Bro F for this video. Video where we had a conversation about buying property, or he is buying property, not property, like real estate. And he's basically in the process of doing that. So they don't teach us this stuff on school, like the whole process of buying property and basically the whole regulations and document and basically paperwork to do with buying property or an apartment or any type of property. They don't teach you this in school. So he's basically going through this procedure now, and I recorded this just for reference sake because I wanted to like go back for it for when I wanted to watch it. So I'll basically post that conversation here on the channel. So if you're new, make sure to subscribe. We basically cover forex, cryptocurrency and topics like this on the channel, so it wouldn't hurt to subscribe to the channel, and obviously it's free. And also I'm proud of my bro for acquiring the property. It's a big milestone in his capital gain journey. And also I think he plugged his mother's business, so if you are acquiring, I'm not sure, a lot of people might not, but if you are, can obviously plug you that if you're interested in that, just as a quick shout out to that. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll spot you in another one.
Bank and ask the bank for the loan or whatever, and then the bank, with their paperwork and stuff, and the bank will then go and tell the registration attorneys. So these are registered attorneys, and they have also their own costs, paperwork and etc. Now, so these are also attorneys. So these are lawyers. These are lawyers. Now these people, think of the deed or the license, like a car license. Now the house has its own like license basically. And what these people are in charge of are getting the license out of the previous owner's name and putting it into the bank's name, but you as the under person. So it's like a clause there that says you will take ownership once you've paid the bank. The bank is just kind of like a proxy. These people, different cost. So think what I'm paying here is like I think 15 or 18k a year, and these people want 22 something around there, 23k. Yeah. Now the cool thing, if you want, is that these fees you can add on your bond. You can, if you want it, you can add it on your bond. But the nice thing, like most banks, and I asked Cleary, he said he got the same thing. A bank can request that these attorneys give you discount. So the bank I went with, they request these attorneys. They said, we request that you provide the client with 50% discount. So instead of paying 22, 23, I'm paying half of that, and that can be added to the thing. I chose to pay it out of pocket, so I don't want it to be added to the thing because it makes me think it's increasing the monthly. So the cost and paperwork here, I've signed and finished. So this part was done. There I'm now, because what you do is they initiate the transfer. The registration attorneys then start the paperwork to say that they are going to now register the bond in my name via the bank because of the loan, and then they must send that information back to the transfer so that they can register as it being transferred because this has been approved. And once they're done with the transfer, then they can finalize and register the paper. So I'm finished with this side now because there's a back and forth. Yeah, it would be like that normally, but this agency is a different company, and this agency is a different company. No, they are. But I still, so with them, I need to, with these people, I needed to provide my tax reference. Yeah, it's the bank. The bank has their own what's the names that they go through. Yeah, so they wanted my tax number, other certificates, and so other, like, not bank statements because they kind of have that shit already, just like random stuff. So I gave them that. Then they started the registration process, and because they started it, that they can initiate that the process has started and let the transfer agency know, and when they know that, they can then finalize the transfer over to the bank, because this all must happen kind of at the same time. When they put the transfer to the bank, it must also be registered, so it happens kind of at the same time. And then So this part I'm done with. This is the last step now, where once they finished with the transfer and these people register, I must go sign documents by them, and then once that's signed, then it's done. Then it's every month about, yeah. This isn't. I feel like this month this should be done. Yeah. I mean, I started this process last month, middle of last month, so it's been like a month. Yeah. Yeah. So it takes like a month to 2 months max, depending on whatever. And this ignoring. Oh no, that's already done. That's done because there's people already staying inside of the place. Yeah, they're ready. So no, because when you do the request by the bank, you can. I qualified already without the rent, but you can also say like, oh, there is rent incoming, so they just need to know, okay, there's rent coming, so we can approve your loan quicker because he's got money coming in. But I didn't need to do that, so it's a step I could skip, which is at least something. But it does feel like it takes long. But once it's done, that's the thing. But you must understand, you're gonna pay costs and paperwork and stuff here by these people, and you're gonna pay cost paperwork stuff. That's not even part of the thing. This is out of pocket. This one is out of pocket, out of your pocket. This one you can add to the thing. I think you can add this one to the bond as well, but I'm not too sure. But this one you definitely can add to the bond. So at least not so bad. And you're only paying like 15k, 20k. But this number depends on how much the property is. So this may be 20k for yeah. No. And another thing is there's another fee you pay if a property value is over 1 mil. Then there's an extra fee that must be paid on top of these costs. Just because it's over 1 mil, just because that thing is over 1 mil, there's an extra fee that you must pay, which is there's no loophole by getting out of that shit. It's not. And this is good. These people want also, depending on who you go to. No. They want you to provide them with a life cover. Yeah. So you need to have life cover that covers the bond of the bank. And then, but sometimes, like the people I'm going with, they're gonna give it automatically. I don't have to do it myself, which is at least alright. Yeah. The bank, you can actually choose who you want the transfer people to be, but the bank is gonna choose the attorneys, the company to do the registration. They have their own, like FNB has their own, ABSA has their own. You try and get it so that you can request the transfer agents, and then if they can let you, then you can, what's the name, because my mother works for transfer attorneys, and then if you request that her agency does it, she can issue a discount for your transfer costs. Yeah, it's a percentage, yeah. So you won't be paying, but it must be, she can guarantee that, but like if it is that's the case, because she's done it for like my cousin and for some other people as well. She did it for me too. So I got discount here, and you're gonna get discount here. The banks usually give, ABSA definitely gives discount. But when you're thinking about it, then you must see if they will let you choose a transfer agency. That will be depending on the owners. The owners will say yeah or no. Most of the time the owners don't care, because you paying this anyway. But sometimes the owners have their own people, then they're like full of shit. But most of the time you can say, nah, but I want a specific agency to handle the transfer. Then they're like, okay, yeah. And then like my mother's agency will, and then she will request that the attorney doing the transfer provide you with a discount. The first thing I think is gonna be you're gonna need this. Yeah, that tells you how much you qualify for. Tells you if your bond is like 50k, 500k, or if you can get like 1 mil or whatever. It'll tell you. Yeah, it's like, think of like just putting your expenses, your rough monthly expenses, your contracts and stuff like that, just so that they know how much you take home and what you're left with. Then this thingy will tell you what this number is, and then with this number you can start looking, and you know where you are more or less. You don't have to go to the bank yet.
And then
you never go to the bank. These people go to the bank. These people look which bank wants to. Yeah, they do. Yeah. So like with what happened with me was they sent out this bill out to all the banks, and then whichever bank is like, okay, nah, I'll loan the money, then you will get offers. So I got from Absa, I got from Nedbank, I got from Capitec. Then you would choose which bank you want to go with.
Okay, the options.
Yeah. So you yourself never go. Yeah, these people go. They do it for you. They like say, and then once you choose the bank, then only does the bank say, okay, fine, we need to now assign a registration attorney to pay for to handle the paperwork to register your bond. So you only have to worry about this part of the process. Yeah, so I just would, the owner was like, okay, yeah, interested. If the owner says yes, we're happy with the offer, because you're most going to see the place put in the offer. The owner says we're happy with the offer, you say, okay, cool. On condition then, I want my agency the agency that I'm intended to handle the transfer. Then they're like, okay, cool. And then you can contact the agency. It's really simple. But depending if you're gonna go that route, I would have to just like tell my mother and say like, yeah, no, friend's gonna use your agency. Please just let the attorney that's handling your transfer issue a discount. Then they're gonna go to the bank, and then the bank is gonna go to the registration attorneys, and then all you need to do is get life cover. But yeah, but we also have a person that does that. These people can
do also that.
Yeah, they can.
If you want to do thing, but you can still decide.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can if you want to go your own like fight discovery.
Which like the main part of like everything is usually like basically.
Yeah. That's the main part. The quiet thing is, as long as you have somebody that's going to be paying the stuff, then you can keep on
doing that. Yeah.
Doing the same thing, and then maybe you want to like say you make like you have like lacquer put away or whatever, you can put onto the bond a deposit that will lower your monthly, that will increase your passive, because then you lowering the monthly installment, but then you're still getting the same rental check, so your passive is gonna increase as well. That they want me, I must go sign documents. I've signed the final documents here. I told my mother she must just bring it home from the office, because what she said normally happens is they will call you as the client to come to the office to sign.
Okay, then that's the final talks after.
Then that's the final stuff. Yeah. So their part will be done in this whole process. Then you just left waiting for. But I just told my mother bring the files home and I'll sign it, and then it has like all the details or whatever of the transfer, and then these people you have to go in, and there's no and she said it's DACA papers that you sign, but it's like
you're gonna suck the life away.
Your hand's gonna get lump all those times you must sign.
You're gonna do this one page,
and you can't read that shit then and there.
Yeah, you basically have to believe.
You just sign your kidneys away. Yeah, you don't know what the fuck. Yeah, but you get a copy though. You can get a copy of it. The same. This paperwork, I got a copy of it. My mother made a copy for me, but you get a copy as well.
Okay.
But if this other thing can come blacker for me as well, then I think I would go.
Like you said, after 3, okay, let's say 3 years, you can do this exact same shit.
And then you do the same shit. And you just keep pouring in money into the. Ugh.
Refinance it also.
Yeah.
And see, now that's gonna be your next talk or next plan of
Yeah.
insurance now.
I would probably tell her, like, you check how you're putting away money now. I would do the same thing, and then like just at the point when there's enough, I would like drop a sum just onto something just so that I could refinance again like that.
Yeah. And that's the little basically now.
Yeah, and then you're just recycling the whole time the same.
See, I would have see what you just explained. I would have taken like a Udemy course just to get the basics of the whole process. See, because like I thought maybe I can do certain stuff myself, but then you definitely need.
You need,
so it's not.
You need these people. Yeah.
And what is now the point of the what do you call it, the real estate agent in that means? So what's the
they just help these people.
So they help the transfer people basically.
Yeah, no, they help the owners.
Oh, they help. Oh, okay.
The current owner, not you.
Yeah.
You the buyer.
Oh, so they have the current owner. So basically like the advertisement and stuff.
Yeah, that's all they do. They don't all this other stuff. I think some of them can recommend and whatever. Or sometimes the agency has their own attorneys that they use. Normally, because they're gonna most want the sale quickly, so they will want to jump straight to their But because you...
And they probably have recommended ones also, because I'm checking you have the owner, the bank, the real estate agent. You have now 2 parties, the registration which the bank provides, and then the transfer people which you can choose. So there's like 5 to 6 parties involved.
Yeah, but this part, you pay for this part, not the owner. So it's always important.
Very straightforward. Just now the paperwork, it's not straightforward. All the stuff you need, but the flow of it.
Yeah, this is basically all I had to go through. Life cover and stuff, that's a separate thing. Yeah, it's good. You need it for this, but that's a separate story.
It's
that's
like you need 3 months, basically.
Yeah. That's exactly.
Flow diagram, no?
Yeah, you draw pictures a lot easier. You can see the image now. Words don't tell, but a picture tell 1,000 words.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, sir, Fabi.